So I'm going to try and do as much of a consistent guide on Covie. We're doing this on easy. So our main aim at the very start is to clear 2 shade turrets and 1 AA wraith. There is a chieftain also. But apart from that, we just need to clean up all these enemies so we can get our warthog. So at the start, I aim to kill 4 grunts, then the chief like this, and then after we've killed that brute, we jump on top of this rock, and we want to aim. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Melee. Throw a nade, but we want to aim just on the top of the shade turret, looking through. And all these enemies should spawn in our line. But either way, it doesn't really matter too much. We just need enemies dead. And then we're waiting for our dialogue to tell us that it's clear. Do you want to grab a fresh laser from here? And we also need a power drain if we can get one, but it's not necessary. And the fuel rod. And then we're just going to get in our hog and not worry about any of these enemies. We don't really worry about anything. And the pathing doesn't really matter at all. You're just going to go straight. Yeah, so just drive. You're gonna go all the way left, and then you're gonna jump your way to the left side of this tree, because it's just faster. And just go straight down. I'm gonna wait for a second, just for these prowlers, and then make our way down. And jump out. This is fine. Our hog will stay there. And then, as we come in here, we'll have our fuel rod out. And we have this box. Yeah, you can also jump up off here and make your way this way, but this way is slightly faster. So, oh, we got a weird checkpoint. This is why we use HCM. So, yeah, we make our way down. Okay, so we make our way down. I'm going to jump and fire a fuel rod shot at the ground as we jump. And it should make us land up here. So, if we have our fuel rod, what we can do is There's a spot just above here that we can land, just to get up here slightly faster. Main aim there is to just kill the chieftain and then clear up these brutes as quickly as possible. And next we want our gravity hammer, and then just make our way back to the elevator. So then we're just going to make our way back to our warthog that should be waiting there for us. Nice. We can do a few hammer swings just to get there a little bit faster. And then yeah, just take the same path all the way back down. So yeah, nothing special here, just driving. Without doing that. And we're gonna jump out. And as soon as that pilot exits, we're gonna hold to get in. As we know, diagonal driving in the Hornet is faster, but unfortunately if you're on controller this won't work, so either way just go as close to this cliffside as you can. And then just aim for this entrance here. So now we have the next elevator. Unfortunately this time we don't have a box to jump off of. But what we can do is we can go to this corner here, and while we're in this corner, if we hold back, let me just, I'll deal with these hunters. Okay. Yeah, so into this corner, and then backwards, like walk backwards, jump and swing. And then every single time you're gonna land up there. And then yeah, we're gonna make our way up. And then we have these camo brutes with just a turret chieftain, so same again, just clear them out in whatever way you're most happy doing. Where's our last one? And then hit the switch. Once again, back to the elevator. And back down we go. So, same again. don't need to worry about any of these enemies. Just make our way down to a log. If you want to incorporate any like hammer swings or anything, you can do that. So next, we're just going to drive this path. And then, so here, there's this jump here to the right of this rock. We want to jump. And yeah, every time, like, you'll land on this side. You want to go right here. Left's a bit too precarious. And then we have the scarab section. If we can, let's get our warthog down there. And then into the scarab section. So here, I want to shoot the right, the right scarab in this leg and get it weak. And then spin and end up behind this scarab to shoot the back off and destroy. And then come back to this one, continuing to shoot the same leg that we started with. So I'm going to do that again. Yeah, just and because we get a nice checkpoint here, like practicing this is really free. And then we're going to take ourselves back to our warthog from earlier. And drive our warthog up here. Gonna jump out for a second. And we're gonna count to 7 here. And then we want to kill Arby. If we do this right, we should skip some dialogue. And then, yeah, right there, really you just want to drive the hog. And then jump out slightly early, so it slides through. And then you can drive it all the way to this end trigger here. Saves a few seconds. The end is where you can save quite a lot of time just doing lots of hammer swings. Because it's just a straight run. If we can kill this chieftain, that'd be nice. So, hopefully, he's gonna cooperate. Doesn't look like he is right now. I wouldn't worry about it too much. But it will give us a fresh hammer, which is nice. And then, yeah, just more hammer swings. There are box launches you can do, but starting out, I really would not worry about them. And just do the same again. You could do a nice hammer swing here. And then with the hammer, you can also boost our way up on top of these doors. Bad example. It's not necessary, but you can do it. And you can get nice slides off of those ramps there. But to be honest, I really wouldn't worry about it. Just get yourself to the end of the mission. You can also, if you do some jumps, you can jump on top of there without even a hammer. We have this Cortana moment. But yeah, like I said, just if you just hold W, and if you want to do some slides, do some hammer swings. But there we go. I'd say with these strats, the place where you're gonna save and lose the most time is gonna be clearing the brutes out of the two towers. So yeah, all these strats that I've done here aren't the quickest, but for starting out, they're going to be super consistent. So yeah, there we go.